Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing Marvel Legends Galactus series Doctor Strange. So yeah, we're bringing out another Marvel Legend in Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, Master of the Mystical Arts. And he is one of my favorite characters because I'm a fan of the magics and things. He is pretty cool. Of course, he's got the same level of detail and articulation, things like that you would expect from Marvel Legend, and he comes with a piece of Galactus, which is also another thing that I like. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt height, all those sorts of things. Alright, here we have Doctor Strange. Unfortunately, no other Doctor Stranges to compare him to, but maybe one day we'll have Marvel select Doctor Strange. Somebody get on that, because that would be cool. Anyway, he's got his head up here, so we will zoom in on it in a minute. I do have his cape not equipped because it's huge and cumbersome and gets in the way. I'll show it to you in a minute, though. He's got his big upper robe-like bit. It's a shirt, kind of. It doesn't really go all the way to the ground, so it's not really a robe, but it's very flowing-y, so it's robe-ish. Has the big cross there in the center, which is a lighter blue than the darker blue surrounding it. It has lots of shading in between the creases and stuff in the cloth. Come down to the gloves, they're a little yellow and have black spots all over them. A bit like leopard print or something. And then you have your sash down here. And then down there at the legs, they are just pretty much solid black. Flipping them over on the back, pretty much just the same sort of detail you would expect. Now let's zoom in on the head sculpt really quick. Alright, you can see the face sculpt there. He's got blue eyes, he's got his little facial hair. Fairly just kind of calm, standard kind of expression. And then if you look over here on the side, you can see he's got the gray bits in his hair, a bit like Reed Richards, except more of it. Yeah, it certainly looks really good. Looks pretty much exactly how most people depict Doctor Strange, so it's perfect in my opinion. Now let's zoom out and we'll take a look at his articulation. Articulation-wise, Doctor Strange has most of the points you would expect. Head goes up and down, all the way around. Ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back, bicep cut, double joint elbows. His cut here at the glove, hinge there at the wrist. These two middle fingers can move. They're on a hinge, but none of the rest of the hand is, so he is pretty much always going to be in his casting pose. They're also a bit difficult to turn down. There they go. Okay, both of the hands are the same, so it's pretty much just going to be a casting pose for him, which is fine. That's mostly what Doctor Strange does anyway. He does miss the abdominal joint, but he has a waist cut. Ball joint hips, in and out, forward and back, a little bit hindered by the bottom of the shirt, but not too heavily. Double joint knees, rotation there at the calf. Hinge and toe joint down there, no ankle pivoting, so really got most joints, just missing the ankle pivot and the abdominal joint. Alright, now that we've taken a look at all of his articulation, he doesn't really come with any accessories apart from the cape, so now we can show you the cape. I'm not really sure what I meant by we can show you the cape. I guess I meant me and Doctor Strange can show you the cape. Anyway, it is huge. It covers pretty much his entire body. It does make him difficult to pose if you have it on him, but it's flexible, so you can get it to work around sort of the way you want it to. But it is massive, and it can get in the way a bit. It is red, lots of darker paint shading in the folds and things like that, and it has this gold trim here. It does have the little notch right there, the center, which I believe is the Eye of Agamotto, is it not? And then on the back, it is kind of divided in the back here into three sections. It can be helpful. Like, it helps you move some pieces out of the way and stuff like that, but it's not hugely useful, but it's probably better that way than if it wasn't. And then he does have some more gold down there at the back of the bit that goes up around his neck, and then you can see the trim down there at the bottom. So overall, the cloak is very necessary to get that Doctor Strange feel, but it does cause some issues, but you pretty much are going to want to have him posed with it on, or else he doesn't really look quite right. Also, he can't fly without it, from what I understand. So, yeah, now we shall take a look at the Galactus piece that he comes with. Alright, here we go. He does come with the right arm of Galactus, which has finger joints, hinge there at the wrist, rotation at the forearm, double jointed, ratcheted knees, and then where it connects to the arm, there would be a bicep cut. Yeah, I already have a full review of Galactus up on my channel, so if you can find that, you can see him all put together. But, of course, this is a pretty important piece. Galactus does like to have arms most of the time. So, yeah, let's move on to the packaging. Alright, Galactus series up here at the top, Marvel logo. He has a poster book instead of a comic book in the background for whatever reason. Bing Wudno here. Down here at the bottom, you got Galactus and Doctor Strange being shown. On the back you have your stat sheet, and you have the other figures in this wave, which are Hulk, Nightcrawler, Bullseye, War Machine, Deathlock, Professor Xavier, and Doctor Strange. I have a review up of War Machine, and I have every other figure in this wave except for Deathlock. So, yeah, I will eventually get reviews out of the other ones, but for right now, you'll have Doctor Strange and War Machine to look at. As always, good for interactive package display, so yeah, Doctor Strange. Alright, that wraps it up for Doctor Strange, so until next time, goodbye. Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.